Well, in about 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to be really sorry I sat down on the ground like this. Well, not because the cops are coming after me, but it's my old bones. You know, that, boy, you know, he's sitting in a chair for a long time and just getting up. Well, sitting down on the ground like this, I may have to get a crane or something to get me up. Raphael, how are ya? But it's worth it. But it's so nice outside here in Washington, D.C. I'm down in the mall. I'm just a block away from the Capitol. You can't see it in the sunlight there. This is the grounds of the Smithsonian. Here on the other side, they're doing some construction work. The National, you know, one of the big art museums is there. And they're doing that, and behind me are some other museums. But sitting cross-legged on the grass like this and having nobody else to get my butt up, I hate to film that. Really what I want to talk about today, I'm getting just, oh man, incredible applications for the 1,000 grant. If you haven't applied yet, you know, you have some time, but we're giving out 10 $1,000 grants to people, and all you have to do is send us a story about what you'll do with the grant, either to help yourself or to help a loved one or a community or anything like that. And it's the easiest grant around. And you know, a couple things I'm enjoying besides reading, and it takes a long time for me to go through all these things. I just don't press a button and it all happens. And I got 50 in the chute now, I think. And you could see them as members. Members see it all. So if you remember Let's Go Help, I have you know, they call it a guide. And I put all the applications that I've finished in this guide. And there must be about 20, 30 there now. And you see the issues people have that can be solved with very little money. You know, and there's so much pain out there. It's incredible to me, but it really, it's teaching me a lot, you know, and actually about the I guess the importance of this kind of information that we talk about every day. That's why I want to have people make sure, if you're a member of Let's Go Help, that you find people to ask questions about getting money for something, and you add to it. Tell them what you've done. Tell them how you've done it, or that you weren't able to find it even. Any kind of feedback is good for somebody who's struggling. Being alone is terrible in society, particularly when you have troubles. So just getting any kind of feedback is a wonderful gift to give other members. And you do that either on the Facebook you know, group there, or over at, you know, Let's Go Help 2. And you can get a link to go over there. Let's Go Help 2 is free, but it's off of Facebook, so you don't have to mess with Facebook. And that's over there on Facebook 2, Let's Go Help 2, where you join a state. So what you want to do is get in your state so you can help other people in your state and tell them what you've got. Because even if you know just one program, if you tell them about that one program that you've gotten or somebody else got, boy, that is gold in our society. You know, then you because you as just a member and not me selling something or whatever, you know, can verify to people that these are real programs. I think people think they're not real, or it's a mystery or whatever. No, the mystery is it's a pain in the ass to find them and apply. So how do we keep encouraging people to do that? Late but made it. Yay, Jennifer. Yeah. How do we keep encouraging people to do that? And it's more so than us, it's you. It's you finding ways to find people on the Facebook group or on the Let's Go Help 2 that you can guide, or just give your 2 cents, or give your empathy, or anything that shows that you're a human and they're human, and these struggles are normal. I mean, they're not really normal, but you know, they happen in life, and we have to help to get. Oh, Raphael, thank you so much. a tip. Boy, that's a nice hug. Thank you so much. That's another thing where I see in the applications for the grant that people say so much nice things about our work here. And that's better than any kind of money you could take to the bank. And that's why having something to do in life, and the people that help me do this, that is so meaningful to people. I mean, that is such a joy to have an opportunity to do. You give me reason to do this. You give me reason to get up in the morning and work even harder. And that's why even these nice notes that come with the application, that they're saying, oh, things are so shitty, and $1,000 would help so much. And even as they go on, boy, and they say about the work we're doing, it is just, such wonderful words that I can't pay to have someone tell me or whatever. I mean, I don't believe in testimonials anymore. I used to do that on TV. So these are authentic, I feel, and it's such a joy to have them. I mean, you could buy reviews and testimonials and all this kind of stuff anymore. I mean, everybody's learned to jam the system. Love is helping people. Yeah, I mean, that is, to me, particularly now, as I'm an older guy, man, that is the nicest feeling in the world. And that's why I think it's a little secret in life, and how giving is so selfish. Because it feels so good. So the most selfish thing you're gonna do in life that feels so, like nothing else, is giving. So go around, go in our, Facebook group, or in Let's Go Help Too, and find people who've asked questions. Give an answer, even though it's not perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Look at all the crap we buy. We don't buy perfect. We just buy something that may or may not help. So you give something that may or may not help. That's the important, that you're doing something. And you could do it without any money, without any very little effort, and you'll learn. And if you get a chance to get feedback from them, say, oh, like 3 days later, hey, I tried that and it worked for me too. Man, there is not a better gift in life. So that's why I want to share that gift that people give me when they give me something. I mean, they try something, I suggest it, and it works. Everything doesn't. I mean, it's obvious, I hope. Some people don't think it's obvious. But yeah, you just have to try. So that's why people need things to try. So get out there, find these people that are asking for help, give them suggestions to try. Because when you're getting beat up out there, it's hard to think of new ideas. And that's what I feel a lot of my work is, trying to create new ideas for people to try. They may or may not work for them, but even the things I thought would work for them may or not work for them. So we all need to keep trying, and we all need new ideas to try. And that's what's so neat about the internet now. I mean, when I first started in this business, you had to wait, a year to go to some convention every year to learn about new things to do or new things to try. No, you get new seconds. So you could get 50 new things to try, on the internet in a few seconds, and that's what we could do for each other, because we know we're all looking for financial assistance or help to solve some financial problem. And you know them too, and what you know is just as good as what I know, studying this stuff for 40 years. And you may even have a breath of fresh air, because sometimes you study something for a long time, you lose a perspective and you can't see stuff that is obvious. So you have an opportunity, to bring in something obvious to the equation, help people, and then experience that help too, and that gratitude that people give you when it's works somehow, and that is nothing nicer in the world. That's why I keep doing this, and I'll keep doing this till I die. So if you haven't applied, okay, apply, because if you apply for the $1,000 grant, I give you a report of 500 grant programs in your state. So you'll get an automatic after I read your application, and just all you need is a short little video, 1 or 2 minutes. You need 300 words or less in text. Just fill it out either in the start a new discussion in Facebook, on the group, Let's Go Help, or in Let's Go Help too. And you get the link to Let's Go Help by being in the group and going up on the top. There's a link called Guides, Guides, and there we have a link to get you to Let's Go Help too. Okay, so that's a way to get over there, and you could use that and get over there anyway and sign up to your state. Look for people in your state and if they have a question about where to get something in your state, give them a suggestion. Just say, hey, yeah, why don't you try this? You know, because I think this agency over here. Now, the guy who runs it's a real asshole, but, you know, I think they may have something over there that could help you. That's what we need to know. That's what they need to know. And you have it. You're sitting on it because you live in that state. I don't live in this state, that state. You know, I live here in Washington, D.C., where all the very important people are, you know, and it's tough to be important. You don't know how hard it is to walk around all day and be important. That's right, boy. You just don't understand the sensitive moods of an important person here in Washington. They all walk around like that. Yeah. When they're just people who can't get through, struggling through the day just like you and me. So that's right. Let's try to help each other because that's what we're here for. And I see in this, you know, just a week or two that we're collecting grants, you know, get it, you know, apply for it, even if you don't get it, because you learn how to do this, because I'm going to have another one real soon. I mean, I'm thinking, man, any money I make, I got to give it back like this, because this is just feels so good, and there's so much need, and it's a way, I think, for us to help each other like that. And I can't, you know, and I'm such an old fart. I don't have to send kids to college anymore, get a bigger house. I'm getting smaller houses. You know, I live in 500 square feet now, or 2 of them. That's the way to stay married. We got 2 500 square foot apartments in the same building. And it's great. I thought I wouldn't be able to put my wardrobe in it. The reason we got another one, we always had this little apartment in Washington, D.C., and my wife had it when I married her. So we just kept it and rented it out and things like that. So, oh, we want to live downtown now that we got, you know, not live in the suburbs anymore. So, and we love this little apartment, but it's too small, to live. At least I thought. I said, where am I going to put all my clothes? So we bought another apartment in the building to have as my closet. That's right. And it's 4 stories, 4's on top. But it has a great view, and we love it, and we fixed it up real nice. And so we really like both, you know. We use both of us, you know. And now when friends come over, we're staying one, and they're visiting us from Arizona, and they give an apartment. See, we don't have to put up with them all day. If you had a little 2-bedroom apartment, or 3-bedroom even, you're running into each other all the time. This way, we just give them the keys to one apartment. I'll see you at dinner. And then we're okay. And one of us, you know, get mad at each other. Okay, I'll see you at dinner. We just go up the other apartment. Actually, I go to coffee shops and work, and they're starting to open up again. This is the first week. The coffee shops in D.C. are starting to open, and it's such a nice breathing. And I go up to this fancy hotel in the lobby and work, and for $5, $10, I can sit there all day. So I don't need an office. Yeah. And then what's neat, because the way I dress and whatever, that it's nice little, you know, like I don't have to have friends or anything, but people treat me so nice because of what I wear. So every once in a while, people say hello or something. So it's a nice little interaction, in which I don't have the responsibility of being anybody's friends too. So, but they treat me so nice, and it's just because of what I wear. I can't believe that, how nice people treat me. But it's fun, and life is just getting more fun for me older. And actually, last year or 2 with this business doing well, I never thought I could get something that will grow again. So help me grow, and let's see if we could help more and more people, because that's what it's all about. And I'll give more of money away so we could all help more people. And if you help me help more people that way, so when I'm dead, you guys could just keep going and helping each other and have a place to share this, because I think people will learn more and more about the importance of government programs, but how are we going to teach the average person? I mean, it's not a government program for everything. But the rich people have been using these things since day one. This is how I started. I started 30, 40 years ago helping Fortune 500 companies use all these programs. I go, shit, why is the people in Wilkes-Barre, where I grew up, learn about this? Because they don't know. They don't know how to find it. They don't know. And Google has made the problem worse, not better, because you can't find the free things using Google. So, you know, if any way you could help share your knowledge about programs that you've gotten here or anywhere else with other people who are looking in the group or out of the group. But in the group, then if you help somebody in the group, then see, they'll help somebody else in the group. And we could do something more important that way. It takes a while. Everything takes a while. Nothing happens overnight. And that's another thing we have to talk about, I think. You know, when you're getting these problems, you can't solve a big problem that took you 10 years to get into and get out with, you know, just applying one application. It's all just a little stepping stone out. But you have to keep taking those little stepping stones. You have to keep, it's artwork. You're creating a new painting of your life. And you put on a little piece of, you know, paint, and then you put on another little piece of paint. Every brush stroke will change your mind about something and lead you to something you never even thought of. And that's why it's all about creating. It's not about, you know, having a 7-step plan to success. That's bullshit to me, because it's different for everybody. What works for one person may or may not work for another. So you could take their advice, but get ready to dump it as soon as it doesn't work and try another one. That's the whole thing. And that's why I'm really trying to show people that there's ways to take steps without costing money, to explore things to do, so that you build something new for yourself, but you're not spending $300, $3,000, $30,000 on every step of the way. No, that's crazy. Because you do that once or twice and you're out of money, then you gotta go get another shitty job, or you're in the same place you were before and worse off because you owe money. You know, so we gotta take those small steps, and they can't cost money. So that's why every website that I give you will not cost you any money. If they do, then I screwed up, or it's an exception, a modeling. Now, there's people who want to help, and they say they'll help for something, and sometimes there's somebody that have an ulterior motive, you know, that they're really going to sell you something later. So if anybody helps you, and then after they help you, hey, you could buy something from them, they don't belong here, you know. Nobody here will ever sell you anything. I don't want them to, and I'm not going to sell you anything more. You belong here, I'll give you everything I got for free. Maybe there'll be something weird that I don't know, but generally, like every report I sell, you get every one of those reports are for free by just being a member here. Any new report I come out with or service, you'll get it for free by just being a member. So anybody else who offers anything here to help you for free, if they charge you for something, they don't belong here. And there's a lot of people that are scamming people under my name. They're pretending they're me. I had to cut off the on YouTube the discussions because there are too many scammers there. Oh yeah, hey, this guy on Instagram just saved my ass or whatever, you know. And there's people that are going to sell you something, you know, and I don't want that. That's not what this is about. There's too many people doing that. We don't need more of those people. There's enough. They'll take care of that market. There's people, I mean, I don't begrudge people spending money, but I don't want them to do it here. I want to show them where the alternative is. There's enough people out there that will take your money to do something, right or wrong, good or bad. You know, they have a right to do that in America. That's what America's about, right? And that's, you know, I don't begrudge them that, you know. I'm a salesman and a huckster. I mean, that's because I'm that way because I found that, boy, if I can't get, if people don't know about this stuff, how am I going to get people to know about it? This is why I'm crazy. I mean, I don't take myself seriously. So that's why I'm able to get on television or something, pick my nose or do anything. I don't care what you think about me. And my parents did not even admit I was their kid for the first 10 years on TV because I acted so crazy. But that's not the point. See, to me, media is to get your attention so I can educate you. My work is important, not me. I'm not important at all. It's this work and getting people to know how important this can be to you in your life and getting ahead and feeling more satisfied in life. I mean, that's what we're all trying to do. And so that's the important thing, work, and having an opportunity to work on something like that is the biggest gift I can ever think of. You know, God, to feel that you have something important to do. And then the people who write and tell me how important it is to my life, it's hard for me to believe, because it's hard for me to conceive, but I appreciate that feedback so much, just to know that, okay, I'll do this harder. If I could help people like that, I'll work harder at doing that, honest. And I'll try as hard as I can, you know, just to do this better, more, so more people. So that's why, if you could help me do that and tell other people about this stuff, or help them, just guide them, just respond. People, I used to worry that people want to come to me because I could solve every problem. I can't. Nobody can. But sometimes people just need to be heard. So that's why, if they're looking for something, don't know how, even if you don't have an answer, just say, oh yeah. Just saying, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I can't find my shit either. That is a gift. That is a gift of being human to another human. You know, and that's what we all have in the bank to give to each other. We're all loaded with that. You know, we're all the richest people in the world when it comes to that. And you don't have to have a fat bank account of any kind to do that. And, well, thanks for letting me spout off like this. Now I got to figure out how to get my ass off this grass. Get my ass off the grass. If somebody had a camera, I'd let them hold you and see, watch a 78-year-old man try to get his ass off the grass. Well, if I don't give a show tomorrow of any kind, or streaming, you know I couldn't get my ass off the grass. But this ass is mine, and I better get it off. See you later.